Uganda's trade ministry says no deal was struck to flood Kenya with Ugandan sugar. But Uganda is asking Kenya to allow free trade, as other regional states are doing.
So what His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta was saying would actually enable us to build the East African Common Market by implementing the free movement of goods. And that's all. There's nothing like a deal and so on. No. It was focused towards building the East African Common Market to ensure free movement of goods and services. And one of those goods is sugar.
Uganda produces about 530 tons of sugar annually, but is able to consume only 410 tons. The rest is exported to neighboring countries, including Kenya. Kenya is believed to have a supply shortage, which Uganda can meet.
In fact, Kenya, by the statistics, they have a shortage of close to 250 to 300,000 tons of sugar. Vis-a-vis their, when we look at the demand and the supply situation in Kenya. And Uganda's surplus is, at least it can meet 50% of Kenya's shortage. All right. And with all these things, what we are losing is that like any other business, we are looking for the increased market share. So for us, it's the market share and the marketability of our sugar. And Kenya, by buying sugar from Uganda, is able to bridge their demand-supply gap.
Kenyan sugar producers are worried that local manufacturers will run out of business if Ugandan sugar is allowed in. But Uganda says this wouldn't be the case.
2 years ago, we exported about 30-something thousand tons. Last year, it went down to 20. This year, from January to now, they have restricted us to less than 15,000 metric tons. And when we are looking at exporting there, 80 to 100,000 tons. That would bring Uganda foreign exchange. It would balance our trade with Kenya for something small.
Kenyan sugar dealers have previously accused their Ugandan counterparts of importing sugar from Brazil and repackaging it as Ugandan brands for export to Kenya at a cheaper price. Ugandan traders deny the allegations. The leaders had also mentioned that in return, Kenya would export beef to Uganda under similar conditions. It's still too early to tell whether tensions will relax between Kenya and Uganda, but traders here hope that Kenya will open its door to a free trade area. It's expected that the two countries will continue talking to end the long-running trade dispute. Isabel Nakirya, CCTV, Kampala.